20 years now. Holy Christ. So coming on this on the stage, all the way from Brooklyn, from all over New York City, and now she's here for you. Please give it for Helaine Witt, everybody.
I don't know what just happened. I perform at nursing homes, so I don't know. That guy, I'm not used to that. Well, my name is Helaine, and you might be looking at me wondering, is that the love child of Barbara Streisand and Barry Manilow? I can't be, because I'm almost their age. I was a school teacher in New York City in a really tough school. Like, you walk in the building and you see the school colors black and blue. Like, when we were young, we used to carve our sweetheart's name in the desk. These kids carved their sweetheart's name in their sweetheart. And like the mayor used to say, everything was a teachable moment, no matter what went on in the classroom. So I was breaking up this fight. Look how short I am. I'm breaking up a fight. And this kid goes, "He choked me terrible." I said, "Stop. You're using your adverbs incorrectly." "He choked you terribly." And like some famous people went to the school where I taught. I'm very proud to say that a Fox News announcer, one of the first newscasters on TV, went to my school, and 2 NFL stars, and the ATM bandit. He didn't graduate, but he went to the school. And this boy, I won't say his name, but it's Stephen Jefferson. He was in my 5th grade class. He was melting crayons on the radiator. I said, "No, I'm not teaching you how to freebase. No." No. And this other boy, I won't say his name either, but I really won't say his name. He brought a gun to school. I said, "You know what? For show and tell, and for the word of the day, it shouldn't be Glock, Glock. Yeah, I didn't teach him that either. But I'm getting older, because I am retired, I'm getting older, and I'm glad I'm not teaching. They have these things called the participation trophies. Have you heard of these? The kids get an award just for showing up. Right? It's not fair, right?
It's not. Absolutely.
Well, I wish I had one of those on my honeymoon. In fact, both of my honeymoons, because I was married twice. Because they both participated, but very little was accomplished. And when you're getting older, I don't know about you, but I try to have a positive attitude. Like, you know, I have to make jokes, otherwise, what am I going to do? So, like, I'm losing my hair, but I know where it's going. It's going to my knuckles. And the cuckoo on my biological clock is wearing Depends. You heard of the information age? I'm past that. I'm headed for the inflammation age. Yeah, getting older. So, I don't call my varicose veins what most women call them, which is varicose veins. I call mine the Google Roadmap to Adventure. This road takes you to the Sterling Forest. I'll break that down to you young girls who do the Brazilian and all. You're shaking your head too. The Sterling Forest is like the Silver Lake. Not while you're eating, right? So, and then this road takes you to the Dead Sea, Death Valley. But like I said, I'm getting older, and I try to have a positive attitude. And like when I look in the mirror, every day there's something new. Like one day I have exclamation points here, pound signs here, parentheses here. When you have all that going on, I'll just lay down and you can send a text message on me. But crazy things happen when you get older. I'll tell you one thing I'm proud of, though. I was at Woodstock 50 years ago, and then I was at Coachella, Desert Trip, 50 years later, and they had the same musicians. It was amazing, the comparison. Thank you. You proud? I'm proud of that. I went to both. And, like, it's a little different because, like, Mick Jagger was singing Satisfaction at Coachella, and he goes like this, "Your turn." So I stand up in front of thousands of people. I raise my hands. I say, no, Mick Jagger. I came all the way here from New York to California, paying all this money. You sing Satisfaction to me. Rod Stewart does it too, you know. He wants you to sing Molly. No, I'm not singing. Maggie May. So another thing that happened was at Woodstock there was a tent, and it was for bad acid trips. Yeah, that's true. The tent at Coachella was for bad acid indigestion. At Woodstock, they had the saying when you had a VW bus, it said, "Don't come a knocking when this bus is a rockin'." You remember that? Yeah. You're shaking your head. Well, your grandfather probably told it. But at Coachella, it was like this: "Don't come a fussin' till I've had my Robitussin." Yeah, it's crazy. And Paul McCartney was singing "Maybe I'm Amazed." He's something else. What is he, 74? Maybe I'm amazed, Paul. My leg hurts standing here for 5 minutes. You've been on the stage for 4 hours. But
It's true.
I do come, Mike says I'm from Brooklyn, and that's because I tell a story sometimes that I met this guy from Brooklyn. It was a blind date, but he showed me his singles ads. And he lived on Bragg Street. He had very little to brag about. He should have been from around the corner, Knapp Street. I'll tell you why. His singles ad said, "Loves long hikes." We're in his building. We're stopped at the elevator on the lobby, and he presses the button to go up one flight. How could you go hiking? You can't even walk up one flight of stairs. And then another guy I met was from Brooklyn, and it said, "Loves romantic horse and buggy rides." Hello, you're not Amish, you live in Sheepshead Bay. So I'm just going to end with this. I went to my high school reunion, and it was very exciting because I saw all my old friends. It was my 50th reunion, and I saw my friend Pat, and we were in the circle, we're doing the twist together, all our old friends are there, and I said, "Pat, remember when we used to, Pat used to show me how to put on makeup, and we loved the show tunes." The name was Pat D'Antonio. We used to love show tunes. My fair lady, we used to put on shows. And then Pat takes out a picture of his Guatemalan children and his husband, and then it hit me. No wonder why when we were playing 7 Minutes in Heaven in my mother's bedroom, when we walked out, Nancy Martin said, "What you and Pat doing there?" And I said, "Pat just redecorated my mother's whole closet." Thank you very much.